Good morning, everybody. This is going to be, just so everybody can see. I always like to show my bump at the videos. There's my bump. I'm in Toronto right now, and I thought I would film a how I get ready for my yoga conference. So as you can tell, I've literally just woken up, and I don't really know how this is going to work because I have the camera back in the actual tube and it's shining in the mirror, and as you can see, the arm that's sort of facing away is me. So we're talking into the mirror. I hope it makes sense. I will zoom in just a moment. I just wanted to give you a picture of my bump, and we're going to get ready. So thanks for joining, and this is just going to be a really simple tutorial. Obviously I'm going to a yoga conference all day, so I'm not going to wear a heap of makeup, but it's just an easy, like, messy updo bun and some basic comfy makeup that's, you know, really sort of a natural, sort of everyday style. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is wash my face and get rid of my contacts. Get rid of my contacts, put them in so I can see. Because this kid gets pretty blinded without her contacts. And what I'm using is some samples. So it's not my usual skincare, but I will show you because I actually, some of them are pretty good stuff, and I quite enjoyed the removal of my makeup last night. So the first that I'm going to use is called, okay, so my card was full, so I'm not exactly sure where that just ended, but I have just washed my face and put my contacts in. What I've washed my face with is this Clinique 7 Days Cream Scrub. And it's very granulated, so it's like a microdermabrasion scrub. My skin feels great. I used it last night before I went to bed, and I used it again right now, and that's my husband. Anyway, so I am going to continue on and show you what else I'm doing. We're going to, let me just give him a little bit of a, there we go. That's going to be better. Yeah. We're going to start with a moisturizer, and again, like I said, I'm just on a holiday, so I'm using all of my things that I don't normally use. I finished off my vitamin E from Jamisons the other night, and I'm going to use just this cream that I actually have filled into one of my little bottles. I can't even remember what it is, to be honest. It's a cream that's not very highly scented, but it's just a lotion that I can put all over my skin and my neck. I always do upstrokes as well. Somebody told me that was good one day. It's like nature's facelift, and I like to put lotion on my lips when I do this too. So I always take the extra cream and I put it on my elbows, and yeah. And then so for my foundation, if you've watched my favorite video, I'm using the BB cream, the Super BB cream by Skin 79. I'm going to use a full pump, which looks like so. And when I first put it on, this is very gray in color. A BB cream, if you don't know what a BB cream look is, it is a blemish balm. And it was initially designed for post-surgery, I believe in Germany. People that were having cosmetic surgery, because it's super moisturizing, but it's supposed to essentially have all of the basic ingredients that you want for setting up your face. So it's got your built-in primer, it's got your cover up, your supposed to be your concealer, your foundation. So I find that this balm actually works better if I just let it sit for a little bit. I let it sit for maybe a minute or two, and while I do this I actually put my concealer on because I'm going to blend it out with my blender. So I'll put my concealer on and then I'll blend them all out together. And I'll get stuck. This is the L'Oreal True Match Touch Magic Illuminating Concealer. Again, this is a travel one. The brush is all yucky because I've closed it at one point. You just twist it up and the product comes up into the stick. I'm going to go a little bit heavy here because I am not very awake today. So I'm coming down in a huge V. I'm going to go around my nose, around my mouth, and up into the space between my brow. And then I'm going to come back here and I'm just going to fill this in. And I actually saw this technique on a video. Now he would probably cry at my technique doing it because he's a makeup artist. But on a makeup artist video, his name is Goss Makeup Artist, I believe. So I'll link his channel down below. You should go and join. He's got like something ridiculous, like 1 million plus subscribers. So he's awesome. Yeah, so this was his sort of tutorial on how to get that Kim Kardashian highlight. And I think today I kind of need it. I'm looking a little sleepy. So I bought this sponge at Sephora. And you just dampen these sponges a little bit. That's kind of the trick to use them. I usually use my toner, but I don't have my toner with me. So once it's damp, you literally just start to push the product in. And I'm just looking to blend in the outer sort of lines. I don't want to rub this away because that's going to default any purpose of me putting the product on. So it may make me look a little ghostly at first, but that's okay. That's why we have blush, ladies. And then at the same time, if I see any marks from that BB cream, I can just simply clean that up too. This is great to get into the corners of the eyes as well. This isn't the best lighting for you, but it will work. Okay. And then I always like to set my foundation with just a translucent powder. And the translucent powder that I'm using is a Marcelle face powder. Just give that a couple shakes upside down first. And I use my big sort of powder brush. And again, I push this into my skin. Now, one of the tricks about the foundation face is that essentially what you're trying to do is wipe away all of the color. You want to have a blank canvas. So if you have other spots that are a little bit discolored, if you have reds or spots like blemishes, all of that stuff you want to eliminate. So you will go back in maybe with a color corrector like a green or yellow or a purple tinge if you have, you know, brown spots or if you have red spots, depending. Those are really great for countering the color mishaps in your skin. But for today, again, I told you this is just a quick tutorial. I'm not going to go into all of that. I can go into a deeper foundation routine later. So one thing that I do really love is to create a dewy look. However, I don't really have my strobe cream, which I like, and I should have brought. I had a little MAC sample jar of it. I should have brought it. But we're gonna go into the eyes, and I live by these MAC paint pots. This is the MAC paint pot in Painterly. And so we're going to just take this all over the eyelid. And I just use my fingers for this. These are base coats from MAC. Most of you may know what these are. If you don't know, they are amazing. The color that they have are beautiful. They don't have a huge array of colors, maybe about 20 or so. I have 3 of them. I have this one, which is, it's sort of like a clayish sort of taupey color. I have one that has more of a yellow that I used for my wedding. And I have one that's more pink, which I think seems to be their like #1 hot one. So Tenderly is pretty popular too. So this is Painterly by MAC. That goes from lash to brow. And then I'm just gonna go in after that and give myself some eyebrows. Forgot my eyebrow brush, so I'll just do it with my finger. This is the Brow Fantasy in Dark Blonde. I actually just purchased the brunette one yesterday at the drugstore on my way up here, and I did valet for my parking and forgot to bring it. It's that, and I bought some lip butters by Revlon, which kind of sucks, but this is a little bit light for me. I also have the dark brown, and it's too dark, so I opted for the brunette. But for today, I'm just gonna give it a quick little draw in with my pencil. Now, I like this pencil for a couple of reasons. One, pencils I find more convenient. They're not necessarily always easier, and they don't always get me the better result, but I definitely find them more convenient when I'm on trip. I don't have to take my brow brush if I don't think I'm gonna need it, especially if it's just a quick overnight. It's one quick bit if I want. I really touch up my brows in the day, but I could always put it in my purse quite easily. But this one in particular, I have patchy spots at the front. This one in particular I like because it's got a gel bit on the end. So it's a 2-stepper, and the gel is slightly colored as well. So I find that it works well because it's not quite my color, but the gel gives just that little hint of the same color to the rest of my brow. And this will keep it in place. So this will act as my brush. So I've essentially been able to eliminate bringing my powder, bringing my gel, or bringing my eyebrow brush, and bringing my angle brush that I used to put the powder on. So that's a great one. Now, moving into, I need to sip my coffee. Going a little deeper into the eyes. Again, like I said, plain eye today. I'm going to use this Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil. Essence is like a no-name, well I guess it's called Essence, so it's not no-name, but it is a no-name essential brand from Shoppers Drug Mart. This is in the color 15. It's called Bling Bling, and it's like a gold liner. And for those of you who don't actually know, I'm actually blonde, so my eyes are blue. And when you put gold with blue, your eyes just pop right out. So what I do is, it's got a roll up, which is great. So any of those roll ups are wonderful for this technique. But I want to get it on the waterline. So I want to get it underneath, the space between the lash and the lid and the eye, and then I actually want to try and find the waterline. I want to try and find the waterline on my top eye as well. So I roll this product out, I pull my eye and I close it so that it's barely closing around it, and as I draw it back and forth, it connects with both the top and the lower part. So I do this on both sides. Now, the problem with application to a waterline is the makeup doesn't stay there very long. So this is, again, supposed to be a long-lasting eye pencil. I tried it because it was like $3. There's probably better out there. This is the one I'm using today. And then once I have that done, I'm going to use my Double Extend Tubes. This is another 2-stepper. Starts with a primer that actually applies these longer tubes. Again, I didn't bring my lash curler because I don't use it every day, actually. I hardly ever use it. But for a lot of you can't live without lash curlers, so this, I do a pretty good coat on it. You can actually see, I'll come up to you, but you can see the white that applies. And I'm going to do one eye first in both steps, and I'm going to show you why This is my favorite mascara. Okay, so this is the look. Let's see if it zooms, okay. I don't know if it's gonna stay focused. No, okay. Anyway, we'll go into step 2. This is in the color Fair. This routine, I'm talking a lot in it, but I'm telling you, once you get this down, you'll have your makeup done in 5 minutes. Super quick, super easy. So I'd like to know if you like tutorials like this, if you want to see more tutorials like this. It's always good to know what my viewers are interested in. So please comment below and let me know. The next thing I'm going to use is this quote, which is again sort of our Shoppers brand. It's in a nice bamboo case. It's a blush duo, and I've hit pan on this actually. I've used this for the better half of a good year. This is what I take traveling. I do have the NARS Laguna and Orgasm blush set. I'm just not loving it yet. Maybe I just need some more color for my winter, but this one's better for me today. And I'm using my angled brush. And I'm going to start by just contouring quickly around my face, under my brow bone, up to my temples, just to give a little bit of dimension to my cheekbones. This is also good to take just a little bit under the jawline. And then I just use the extra product on my hand and I come in with a blush. And I'm actually a big lover of blush. I like a heavier blush. I like to look like I've just stepped out of the winter snow with a nice flushed cheek. So I'm going to come in a little heavy around the apples and just take it up to my temples. And then finally, just to help me with that little bit of a glow, I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder. And this is in the color Soft and Gentle. And this is just a highlighter. So I hold my brush a little bit more stiff. I come in and I dab it underneath my eye, just at the top of my brow bone. And that just gives me a nice little shimmer. And I'll take it down my nose, back up into the same, almost in the same spots that I did for my foundation, or for my concealer. And then finally I'm just gonna add some lips. So this is the CoverGirl Lip Perfection Jumbo Gloss Balm. And this color that I'm using is color, it's either 265 or 2233. There's 2 numbers on the bottom. So it's sort of a dusty rose color. And it's not heavy as far as the pigmentation, it's a very sheer coverage. So I'm just gonna come in with that, line the lips, color it in. And that's it. So that's what I'm gonna do for my face today. I will continue on with my hair, and I will look like this. But that's in another video. So if you want to see how I did my hair in that little clip, you're gonna click the video next, and it'll just show you what I did to put my updo up. And I'm actually using a product called, well, it's like the sock or the donut. So if you've never used one of these and you want to find out how to do them, they're pretty cool. So check out that video as well. And thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will see you very soon. Okay, bye-bye.